Hey, what's up out there? So today I want to talk about the RSI Constellation Aquila, and the image you see on the screen is from a book called The Dark Beyond the Stars by Frank Robinson, and I'm going to transition into this ship somehow. So the Aquila, actually the Constellation series in general, reminds me of the cover of that book. And that's from like 1997 or whatever, and I loved the book. The image on the cover was very cool, and I think this ship really reminds me of that book. Man, that's rude. Just walk in front of the camera. Don't care. Anyway, so let's take a tour of the Connie. And the first thing you'll see is that there is a snub fighter right underneath here. We're going to take this thing out later. This is part of the ship right now. They have not developed docking and all that good stuff, so you can't actually detach it, but I can summon it in and go fly it, which is what I'm going to do. We'll walk around the ship here. There's the big pylons for the engines and everything. Decent landing gear. It's a little weird that it kind of tippy seeming. There's access door hatch there. And we've got VTOL engines here. We've got the nice front end on it. And it's kind of the same around back here. You get in over here, call the elevator down. There is another bay over here that can be opened up for the vehicle. But we're going to go in here. And then we're going to take this thing up in the air for a little bit. The thing I think is kind of weird is you go in here and it like seals you in. I guess it's a weird airlock. There's co-pilot seats on either side, captain seat in the middle. There's, if you saw those holes there, there's a hole in the ceiling and a hole in the floor. If you buy any of the other variants, those are both turrets. If you get this ship here, the top is a scanning array of some sort. It's not been implemented yet. Okay, so we're going to get up in the air a little bit. Look outside. Looks like it's a snowstorm in here. So anyway, we'll take a better look outside here. You can see that snub fighter. Sort of. Because it's probably not that great. The one thing that I'm torn on, it's kind of neat, but when you hit the landing gear, the entire pylon moves back. To me, it seems a little needless. Like it's just extra stuff to move, but I don't know. It's kind of cool, I guess. So what we're going to do here is we are going to... Actually, we're going to take up a little bit. Just get out so we're not in the way of tickets and everything. Guess we can go forward a little. It's got a nice sounding engine to it too. Okay, so let's go on a little tour of the inside here before we get too far along. As mentioned, this is an actual gun turret down here. This is a turret for like an array for exploration. This is actually the exploration variant of the Constellation series. Nice view out the front. One thing that I really like about this ship is that curved front end on it. And I know a lot of people complain about the struts on it and everything. To me, it's part of the charm. I think something you wouldn't want that much glass out front, you know, without some protection. So it seems normal to have that to me. Maybe those mid sections could come out and these bars could go up, you know, make it into thirds or something. Maybe that would help out. But I kind of dig that. I don't like the pointed Andromeda or the other variants. I don't really care for that point. This, I like that curved front. It just looks nicer to me. The point, I actually like the point in the concept drawings, but I didn't care for the point in the game. But anyway, it's kind of whatever. So there's some little components up here. Of course, we got the up and down turrets and everything. Storage and more components. Toilet shower thingy here. You've got some storage over here. we come into this room, and it's kind of the living quarters of this whole thing. The ship interior is not as big as you'd think. Like, the ship outside looks pretty good sized, but once you get in here, there's like a little kitchen thingy over here, table that comes out. You can sit on this if you want. I think I got bugged the last time I tried that. There is 4 beds, and then you come back in here, and here is the cargo area. So if we drop this thing down, this is that big part underneath the ship that I was talking about. You can drop this down. You could put an Ursa Rover in this thing. You could put cargo in here. Whatever can fit. I think you can even jam the Snub fighter in here, maybe. Never tried. Actually, I'm going to go try putting a vehicle in this thing for the first time ever. We do have airlocks here. They do not have docking in yet, so we can't do anything with that. And I believe there's an airlock. There was another airlock here. So there's 3 airlocks. You can go on the top or either side. If we go back in here again, go down the other side, it's the same thing. You've got the airlock. Both sides have these sweet looking missile racks, which I think I saw somebody say the missile racks don't count exactly. Like, there's not the same number of missiles as on the ship. But missile racks are impressive anyway. And the last part of the tour is just back where the Snub fighter is. Again, this thing does not actually undock from the ship and fly yet. They haven't implemented that into it. But hopefully it's soon, because that'd be kind of sweet to take this thing up and fly without having to go grab that Snub fighter anywhere. Which we're going to get to here in a second. So, unfortunately, it's starting to lighten up a little bit outside, so you can get a good look at the ship. You can actually close the VTOL lights, or doors. Come on. Why you no close? So you can close the VTOL doors. I think the thing looks amazing. I really like the way this thing looks. It's kind of boxy in some ways. Like, it's not the most elegant looking ship, I don't think. I don't know. It's just got a nice vibe to it that I really dig. See, we can actually open everything up too. In here, there's the big door in the middle coming down. Then the elevator. You could sort of see the inside through the airlock there. There's another airlock, and we can close them all back up. Somewhere over in this town, and there's probably going to be a nifty little cut here soon, but somewhere over in this town I can go pick up my Ursa Rover. So bear with me, we're going to go get that. Yeah, I think this is it. So, we're going to get our Ursa Rover out. We're going to take it in here. This is the Ursa Rover. This is a 2-man thing. I've only been in this one time. I don't know if the back opens up. Yeah, the back does open up. So we've got seating for 6. Storage lockers. Driver. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, who do I have to call to get out?
Please assigned landing bay.
Yeah, I don't want you. I'm pretty sure I want this.
You are clear to launch.
That's what I'm trying to get. Oh, yeah. Oh.
Welcome to Robert Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check.
Alright, there's our controls.
Thank you. And please visit again.
Alright, so this is the first time I've actually tried to put the vehicle in the ship. What we're going to do is we're going to go get stuck somewhere where we can't move. I believe there's a side door here. Alrighty. Somewhere there's a button to open that. So, come on. Close that off. Let's get in here. Okay. This is kind of a tight fit. I thought it would be a little bit more roomy, but... Close that old cargo bay up. Alright, let's go take a test drive of this thing. Okay, let's go take this Ursa out. I'll run into a few rocks along the way. Okay, so you can see the Ursa really fills this cabin in. That takes up a lot of room. So you really can't do much else with this thing once you get that in here. So let's drop this down. That don't sound good, does it? Alright, let's see if we can actually get in and out of this thing. Alrighty. Come on. Not looking like a total disaster yet. So imagine you're out in some other system or whatever, and you're out doing some exploration. Or combat. The Ursa doesn't drive too bad. Oh, I say that. Yeah, we just did that. You know what this means. Yeah, this has not quite worked out the way I thought it would. I didn't realize the terrain was so bumpy and everything back here. Live and learn. Okay, so you get to watch magic in action here. Let's see if I can completely destroy my ship.
Collision alert. Front.
Oh yeah, that thing moves fast. Just a little tappy tap tap.
Collision alert. Front. Collision alert. Starboard.
See? Tappy tap tap. May need to have some insurance work done on this thing. Oh shit. That ain't good. That ain't good at all. Oh, I hope I'm not stuck here. I've done that before. Come on, you gonna drop down? Oh, yeah, we might be stuck. We might be stuck. Oh, yeah, we might be stuck. Alright. We're going to have to take a commercial break here. Oh, we got it. That looks better. It's adventure time. Where are we going? On an adventure. Oof. This thing still may not fit quite right. Always an adventure. Always. I don't know how I get myself into these things. Well, I do, but... Alright. Yeah, I'm going to say our adventures. I think it fit. It's a little snug. All right. Let's get the hell out of here and go try that snub fighter out. This is 45 minutes of screwing around with this thing later.
Takeoff complete.
Oh, why are you all sideways? Yo.
Landing gear raised.
Let's see where the guns are. Okay, so we're taking off. I have not lost the Ursa yet, and I haven't crashed the ship. Probably did some damage to it, but it's cool, man. Come on with the thing. Oh, no. Oh.
Landing gear deployed. Landing gear raised.
Why we no get the Oh, really?
Landing gear deployed. Landing gear raised.
What is that button? Oh, 30K. That would be why. Okay, now we're going to take a look at the little snub fighter Merlin here. I think this thing's pretty sweet. A little twin engine deal. I don't get the fold out wings because they don't fold out on the Aquila. Like they're out, they're not up. So I don't know. What we have is a Gatling gun right there, and then a couple of lasers up on the sides here. Pretty cool ship. I enjoy flying this thing. It's kind of neat. There is major drawback with this thing though. Let's throw this out here.
Thank you, and please visit again.
I mean, I think the thing looks kind of cool. To me, it looks like a Tomahawk missile or a drone of some sort, like one of the modern day drones. The big problem with this thing is there's no quantum drive. So you have, currently the way Star Citizen works, there's no actual way to, how you say, navigate. So if you get out of line of sight of something, you can't get back to it. There's no way of targeting it to find out where it's at. There's no quantum drive to turn on. Do we get... It does have pretty decent speed to it, though. I think it's got a pretty nice setup to it. Probably a big Gatling gun for what it is, but the other thing I like about this whole thing, if you notice, you can see the bullet casings flying away. I think that's a nice touch too. I think this thing would be fun. I think this thing would be a blast. You get up in the bigger ship, you fly around for a little bit, somebody starts attacking you, you drop off. You've got turrets on that thing, you've got this coming out, you've got the pilot's guns. I mean, it's kind of a miniature capital ship in some ways. The Constellation is, anyway. I think it's kind of cool. You can lay down some decent fire with this thing, too. Yeah, they're probably not going to appreciate lead raining down on their city, but yeah, whatever. So that's it. That's the package. You get, for buying the Constellation Aquila, you get the Ursa Rover and you get this Merlin Snub Fighter. And I thought it was a pretty good package. It was kind of expensive, but well, in the grand scheme of things, it wasn't as much as I spent on everything else. But I thought it was a pretty cool deal. And, you know, again, I've enjoyed everything I've flown around with and bought, and I'd love to have a use for this.
To assigned landing bay.
One day, you know, someday soon. But for now, that is the tour of the Constellation and all the stuff, the goodies that it comes with. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you do, you know, the whole like, sub, and all that crap. But yeah, we'll see you on the next one.